Okay, I'm back to show you something super quick. I already did the insert, so I have the insert that I'm going to show you that goes with this. This is the frame. So instead of doing the, this is called the Snowglobe with the inserts that go with it. We're going to do a frame for those of you who aren't interested in a snow globe. Now, you can do any color combination that you can come up with. This is orange paint, not blood, by the way. I was thinking I wanted to keep the background this kind of, it's just the wood color, but I wanted to do the frame in a different color. So I was just going to do it in I think I want to do brown, but like traditional brown because I was using rusty brown earlier for the pumpkin patch. So I'm just going to lightly take my makeup sponge that has lots of different colors all over it. And I'm just going to drag our brown paint. So absolute brown. Oops. There we go. So again, I did rust on the one earlier, but I'm just doing a brown. So this is called umber. Actually, it has a fancy name. It's not just brown, it's umber. So I'm going to drag that around the outside of the frame. There are some score lines to make it look like it's been put together in 4 different pieces, which we could do that, but gosh, what more work to figure out how to make everything stick together. I'm all about less work, easier, easy peasy kind of thing. Okay, so I got the whole outside painted. I'm going to move that over. And there's only one piece that shows on the front. These are 2 support pieces, so they actually don't have to get painted. So I can match it or I can make it white. I think I'm going to match it because it's just easier. And I like it. I have a rusticy looking house. Not farmhousey, which is, gosh darn it. I keep forgetting to turn off the notifications. Sorry about that. So farmhouse would be like a white wash or something like that. I have more of like a cabiny look. So I use browns a lot, browns and dark colors. So we are going to glue this together. It's super quick and easy. I really just wanted to show it to you as fast as possible. There's this little area right here with score lines. You're just going to put some glue on it. You're going to put piece number 1 on top of it. Okay. That's going to be where our background piece sits. So just press it down, give it a second to adhere, and then you're going to get piece number 2. And you're going to add some glue to the back of that. This one's going to have a little cutout piece, and that's going to be for the locker that locks in the background so that it doesn't go anywhere. Then just line it up with that as best you can. You're going to sit that right on top of the first piece, and you're going to stack it. We're making a little stack. Okay, press it down. It's a sandwich. And the top of the sandwich is going to be that piece that we just painted. You're just going to give it a little bit of glue down that side of that. And then again, we're going to put the top of the cookie on the sandwich. There we go. Make sure it's all lined up. It's nicer when it's all flush with each other. And it will slide because this is gel glue. So you're just going to press and make sure that's all lined up. Okay, now we're not going to touch that. So now we're going to take the frame. We're going to put the glue on the back side of the frame. Not a ton again. We don't want glue squishing out. We just want it to stay in the center and just to make a really nice contact, but at the same time, no squishing, no squishing. Because then it gets on your fingers. I always have glue on my fingers. So I'm trying to save you from that disaster. Woo! Okay, watch out. All right, so then you're just going to hover. I always hover and try to get as close as possible before I drop because you don't want to see the glue marks on the wood. It will leave a little like shiny area. Some wet paint. And same thing, you just want to make sure that everything is flush around the edge. Once you see that it's nice and flush, then you're going to give a little bit of a push down. Some of the glue might squish out the sides. We just want it to be as flush as possible. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's almost perfect. We don't do perfect, but we do really, really close. Okay, so that's going to dry for just a second. I'm going to explain that this frame is going to be listed. So you can choose a frame or you can choose the snow globe for the pieces. And I'm going to build the snow globe with the sunflower so you can see the difference. Okay, so here, the background piece just slides into place like that. This is you always get a locking piece that will slide right into the little the little doohickey. Let me see if I can show it to you this way. So you see there's a little slot there. So lock it in. And then this little sign, it's going to sit right down below. It has the same little thing. And then it stands up on its own. Ooh, if you don't throw it all over the place. Just like this. So you put it on a shelf, stands up just like that, all by itself. Okay? So this is called the snow globe. So I'm going to put this, I want you to be able to see it. I'm going to move, maybe I'll move the paints, because I want to show you the difference so you can see why it's fun to have both or one or the other. All right, so, ooh, I like to throw things. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so for this one, this is the frame part, and this is just supposed to lean up against something. It doesn't stand on its own. It leans up against something. So here's the background. So you're just going to set it down on that shelf. And then here's the locking piece. And you're just going to lock that in right here. If you slide it back and forth. Oh, I hope the glue isn't still wet. If the glue is wet, it will not work. Because then it will glue the whole thing together. And I do not want to glue it. Okay. I feel safe. Do I feel safe? I do. Okay, so if you notice, so it locks it in. Okay, so here it is. Nothing's falling out. It's locked in, and that's the back side. So here's the back side. Here's the front side, and it's super cute. So it just sits there. So, and you can do the same thing, you know, with any of the backgrounds. They all fit in this. So instead of having a snow globe, you would just have a frame. But it's the same application, same idea. This little sign doesn't go anywhere. I guess technically we could build it a home. I think that's too much to think about. All right, let's not think about that. Let's just say the snow globe comes with the little sign, and the frame you don't need that little sign for. But they're both really cute. They're equally cute. It's just a matter of preference. The snow globe is going to make more sense for Christmas because, you know, like, you know, winter wonderland kind of idea. But it was like we had it updated to make it for all the seasons because of course it's cute, it's adorable. And if you watch the other video where I did this painting, I painted all this, you'll notice I did put some white highlights on the pumpkin. I can't tell if it's, can you all right, I don't know how it's going to go in and out of focus, but anyway, so those like totally tiny little details just bring it to the next level. And I always say that same thing. So like there's little white tiny details on this too. Just that little extra. It's just a little extra, and it makes it look so cute. But again, so these both will be options that you can choose from, either this one or both. And then the inserts, you can get them too. So all right, on to the next project. I hope you enjoy this video. Check me out. Island Girl Creative Studio is where you can find this. So just www.islandgirlcreativestudio.com. That's where you'll find all the kits. Island Girl Paint Party is where you can come in person to paint them with me. If you're local to Washington State, you can come paint these things with me in a location. Just check my events calendar and you'll see where I'm going to be next. And otherwise, we can just ship these out to you all over the country. Yeah, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, I'll see you next time.